What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Today, I'm bringing you something very unique. I have had this little blade sitting in my to-do list for quite a while. It's actually sitting right next to this little Kershaw that I really want to get out, and I just keep forgetting, and I keep putting it off. This is the CRKT Graphite. Instead of just going over all the specs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do y'all a solid. Check this out. Oh, that way if you really want to know everything about it, you can just press pause, read it, and then keep on going. I picked this up because I really liked the overall look of it. I thought it was really freaking cool looking. And I was right, it is. And what I really wanted to get into was this crazy lock. It's a spine lock kind of type sweet thing. Whoop, you see that? Watch this. You could see right through here. I'm pressing on this where there would be a spine lock. Wonder how far it'll go. It does. Gravity just pulled it to me, but it didn't hit me hard enough to like do any damage. So this lifts right here, and watch the internal workings. Boom. There's your catch right there. How? Look at right there. It is. You can see it pulling. Boom. It's got this really cool look. The pocket clip is a really nice pocket clip. It's got a good deep pocket. It's held really well. All the different colorations in the materials, even though they're variants almost of the same color, they just go so nice. So nice. This thing, it caught my eye. I said, this is one I have to have. These serrations right here, I have no idea what they're good for. I thought it was cool looking. I'll test it out. I'll see if they're good for anything. But so far, so good. The little G10 on there, just a little splash of it, but it's just enough. It feels good. If you put your hands on it, you get a good thing. Now, when I'm grabbing the knife isn't closing. I'm going to squeeze the knife. Squeeze it, and it's not going to close. You just have to press the end. But it's built in a way with these ergonomics that really drop it well in the palm to where you're not going to get accidental closures. I like that. So for a lot of you guys who hate liner locks and frame locks, something like this, it's kind of like a skeletonized spine lock, which I think is really cool. I don't think I have any like that, where it's completely, it shows you how the spine is working. I don't have a spine lock out here right now, or I would show you the difference. Where that one, a regular spine lock, you're just going to see the little part you got to press, and you hit it, and it presses, but you don't get to see what's moving, what's working. It's hidden. So this guy has a dual thumb stud. You've got jimping on the top. You've got a drop swedged swoop that leads to a really nice Tonto tip. You have the fat, the big fat serrations. I'll find out what they're good for. You have the labeling right there. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And overall, it's just really attractive. The jimping on the actual spine lock is very nice. It works very well. And I even like how it's got like these little bumps right here. There's just different ways to hold this knife depending on what you're using it for. And all of them so far I have found to be crazy comfortable. So what I want to do is I just want to see if it's sharp, see if it works. And I know that this works because I've been playing with it and it's really good. Being a flipper, you automatically have like this finger guard going on right here. So I know if I was going to stab down into something hard, I don't have to worry about my hand sliding down and getting slippage across the blade, across the edge, and really jacking myself up, which is great for video, bad for Band-Aids. So, another thing, travesty. I didn't want to be the one to bring you guys the bad news, but I actually have some really sad news regarding a good friend of all of ours, a knife reviewer, The Shredder. I went to The Shredder's channel today, and damn, I hate to be the one to say this to you guys, but you failed him. He only has 255 subscribers. The Shredder's awesome, man. This kid is putting in the work. Go. Let's see if we can get this kid to 500, like a bump. Let's just see if we can get him to a bump. He's, first of all, he's the cutest freaking kid out there, but he's got an array of different knives that come through the channel. I mean, tons of different knives, stuff that you're going to have immediate interest in once you look. And he shows them off well. He does the unboxings and all that, but he's not afraid to beat the hell out of a knife. And he's this big. The shredder's awesome. So do me a solid, do you a solid, because you're going to enjoy it, and do Shredder a solid. Get over there and give the kid some likes so I don't have to keep giving you guys bad news. All right, so let's see if I can get any hair shaving going on here. Let's see. Oh, that was mighty, mighty fast. I don't even need to pick it up. You guys see all that. That was like just a little, just a little brush off too. That, okay, all right. I see you. That was pretty good right there. That was pretty good. So let's get some cardboard cutting. Now everybody knows that if you really want to dull out an edge, cardboard, just constant cardboard will destroy your edge. No freaking problem. No problem. If you want an edge destroyed, just keep doing this. And eventually you're going to be like, man, my knife's dull. And it will be dull. But I am just going to do it anyway. Ooh, hopefully y'all can see it. I'm getting, speaking of the shredder, I am shredding over here. So let's keep going, just knocking these down, cutting through all this cardboard. I'm going to use the serrations. Oh, wow, that actually cut pretty good. I'll try and get it so you guys can actually see the serrations in use. We'll go this way. Everybody can see that. So that's just through the serrations. Hello. And it works out beautifully. Look at this. So the serrations, I'm not even pushing. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not using power, right? I'm just fingertipping it. And these serrations are cutting through very, very nicely. Let's see. Tip through. Tip through. Tip through. Yeah, I mean, it's a worker, man. This thing is an absolute digger. So this guy right here comes pretty sharp. Let's see if it takes, if it takes anything to bury the hairy. Nope, it's still sharp. So, I mean, it's only 30 cuts right there, but 30 cuts is enough to take the edge off of an edge. You know what I mean? It's enough cutting through cardboard is enough to take something from razor sharp to not razor sharp in an instant. It's cardboard is brutal on a knife. Plastic is brutal on a knife, right? But sometimes you end up with a blade that's just going to cut right through everything. I was impressed with this thing first just from the looks. You know, I mean, I saw it in the packaging and I was like, oh, that's something special right there. It just looks cool. But the more I get to hold it, the more I open and close it, the more I like it. It's not the fastest open, right? This isn't like I'm applying for, a speed knife opening contest. I guess it will snap, but it's got this weird smoothness at the top. When you crack this thing open, crack-a-lacka, even when you snap it, when it gets to the last quarter of the opening, it has like this weird softness to it. I don't know, like some knives, when you hear it open, it's got that loud crack-a-lacka, right? It just opens hard. This one, it opens soft. You hear that, like, it's such a soft sound, and you can feel it in the hand, the reverberation and just all where the contact points hit. You can feel how nice and easy it is. Everything is solid as a rock. I mean, nothing wiggles, nothing wobbles. It's small. This is an absolute pocket fit right here. But what we need to do is we need to use it on some wood. So let's go right over here and do that. Hold on. All right. So I got you all rolling. I'm going to use these serrations. Wow. For feathering. Holy moly. Like, I went to push with my thumb to get traction, right? And as I went through, I realized that my thumb really wasn't doing any of the work. The serrations were doing it all. I'm barely putting pressure on the thumb, and it's just pulling the wood straight up. I mean, flawless. Now I'll use the flat edge, and again, it's just flawless. These serrations, though, holy cow. If you're going to do feather sticking, I recommend, if you're going to have like a little buddy go knife that you bring along with your big camp knives, if you want to do feather sticking, wow, even like little whittling, things like that. So if you need to make those tent spikes or pit spikes or arrows or what do you call it, spear tips, anything like that, this kind of thing right here will get the job done. First and foremost, it's an everyday carry pocket knife. This is going to be your, bring it to work and open some boxes knife. It's crack open the mail knife. It's do what you got. I just got a broken hose in the car, fix it up knife. That's what this is, right? This isn't your camp knife. This isn't, your survival tool, but it's a tool that you can survive with. And there's a huge, huge difference there. This guy will get the easy stuff done. No problem. No problem at all. So let's see here. I think we can get you in there. Boop. How about not upside down? That'll work. All right, let's see. There we go. How's she looking? That thing is fine, man. That's finer than Mill's Diner. So this is a short one, an easy one, a quick one. Just get it done one. This CRKT Graphite is pretty sweet, man. This is a smooth little blade. It's everything you want your EDC to be. It's sharp. It fits in the pocket. It's easy in the hand. It opens and closes nicely, and it's good looking. There is a lanyard hole right here. Did I just go through puberty? But all in all, if I was going to be able to recommend, if you said, hey man, I need like a little pocket knife, and I'm going to Walmart. Hey, guess what? See if they have the graphite, right? I mean, think about it. From Walmart, I picked up the CRKT Fossil. I picked up those two awesome freaking knives, right? The Fossil I use all the time. It's wonderful. This thing is going to be a very good regular in the rotation. I am abso-freaking-lutely loving it. See if I can look at that right there. That's just so nice. Look at all that right there. That is a really nice blade. That is a really, really nice knife. This was a good pickup, and I know because I grabbed it as like a last, like I was just there, and I wasn't looking for a knife. I actually wasn't even in that department, and I was just cruising through, and I was like, well, I might as well look, because that's what I do. And I saw it, and I said, it's worth a checkout. So I checked out. So there it is. This one's good. Remember, get over to Shredder. We are a knife community. We're a knife family, man. This is all of us together. I know 2 years ago when I was checking out these knife channels, you'd make a comment, they won't respond to you, they don't care about you. It was all about themselves. It was every man for himself type mentality. Over the last 2 years, all these new guys coming in, we have just built up this wonderful community of knife people, right? From the Shredder and Choir Boys Cutlery and Cowboy Sebop and Donovan 2 and Carl Ruger and Backyard Samurai, and the list goes on. It's just all these guys who, if you make a comment, they're going to comment back, because they're not just all about them. You know what I mean? This is all about us. Becky, hi Arizona Bladesman, hi. So there's so many of us out there. And over the last 2 years, we didn't grow individually. We grew as a group. And that, I think, is huge. I know when I started, we didn't have this knife community, and it took me 11 to 8 years just to hit 50 subscribers. Now, a guy will start, and what he'll do is he'll go on to the pages of Scab and Shredder and me and Cowboy and all, and just by going on the pages and reaching out, he gets shout outs because we believe in him. He says, hey man, check me out because, this is what I'm doing. We say, okay. And that's how it works. I remember Cowboy came to me early and he's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, hell yeah, man, I'm going to support you. And I did. And it's been a great thing because me and Cowboy have been like brothers ever since. So guys, this one right here is a good one. Go see the Shredder. It's free to subscribe, like, share, subscribe, all that. Even if you don't want to share, I get it. I understand. But share anyway. But the subscribe button, it costs you $0 to go onto YouTube and just hit subscribe. But what it does is it helps the knife channels. And the more help we get, the more knives we get. The more knives we get, the more things you get to see that you are interested in. And I guarantee you between myself and these other guys I just mentioned, there's a really good chance that the knife you're looking for has been reviewed by one of us or is on standby to be reviewed by one of us. And if, like, I've had plenty of people say, hey man, can you do this one? Can you do this one? Can you do this one? And if I'm able to, and it's available for me right away and it's at my spot, I'll go and I'll say, hell yeah, I'll go pick it up. I've done maybe 50 knives just on request alone. So it's what we do together as one. If I don't have a certain knife and you reach out to me and you say, hey man, I've been looking for this knife, can you review it, blah blah, I will say, dude, did you see this guy's channel? He just did that knife. I've actually done that with Scab. It's just the way it is. We will always feed each other, and I think it's important. So get to young Shredder. By the time that kid's my age, he's gonna know more about knives than I will ever have a chance to learn. He's gonna rise, man. He's on that special thing where he's just gonna go. He's gonna take off. So that's it right there. That's it from me, man. I'm just blabbing at this point. So I am Donnie B all day. Until next knife.